back at the Matrix, the Matrix to be exact. Some places talk about politics, some places talk about bullshit. But over here, we talking about the aliens. The aliens, UFOs, cosmos. That's what we got going on over here, y'all. I hope y'all having a good night. Good night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one wasn't an early night, but it's a late night. You know how we do. It's the early night, the Lord, the Lord. So tonight we're gonna do a little mix up. We're gonna do a little mix up now. So this is what I got a little plan, right? We're gonna go ahead, hear out Mr. Creedo Mutwa with a 17-minute video describing more reptilian aliens. He goes a little bit. I found a video on YouTube that we're gonna dive into. Then we're gonna go hear our OG Linda. If y'all don't know Linda Moulton Howe, she's a big dog in his Cosmo games. If you don't know, do your research. Yes, she is. Then we're gonna look at some videos. Dive in a little more of the files and everything on file 2 for the well, we continue because we did five, four. I mean, we did four, three, the last two seasons. I'm going to get two. You dig? You dig, man. I hope y'all having a good night, man. I hope y'all is having a wonderful night or a wonderful morning. What side of town y'all on? Habla. Habla. Now we're going to go ahead and get this right. So this right here is called, um, let me back over quick. Creedo Mutwa, Reptilian Alien Zulu Secrets, The Hidden War for Humanity. And remind you, this is yeah, so we're gonna take a dive into this. Let's go.
Strap in. Today, we're taking a deep dive into something truly bizarre.
Okay.
Zulu shamanism. And you guessed it, extraterrestrials.
Yes.
A fascinating intersection, isn't it? Ancient traditions meeting what we'd consider modern sci-fi.
It really is. And our guide through this strange world, Creedo Mutwa, a Zulu shaman and artist. He claimed to have been abducted by, well, let's just call them visitors.
Mutwa's story, whether you believe it or not, certainly taps into something deep within us. That fascination with the unknown, with forces beyond our understanding.
No doubt about that. So let's start with Mutwa's description of Earth before these visitors arrived. He paints a picture of constant drizzle, a dim sun, enormous trees.
Ah, yes, a primordial Earth.
Your work.
Okay, so this is not Creedo Mutwa. Nah. I don't want to do it like that. I told you I was gonna give y'all Creedo Mutwa. That's what I was gonna give y'all. I don't want to give you no commentary. You know what? What was that? We was at 39, right?
This book here is the most dangerous.
Huh. Well, let's look at this little 6-minute video. Creedo Mutwa on reptilians. Let me go over here. Part of us. Yeah. I like the part where he says they're farming us. Let's rewind that back real quick. Let's if you've been to my stream before, I like to rewind back a lot because it's like I do it like reading a book. If I don't understand it, I go back to where and read it again. So to look at the video, if I don't understand it, I'm going back and do it again. The gray area of human existence. The gray area of human existence. Is that like limbo? Is that like the when I think of the gray area between human existence, I'm thinking of the unknown. I think of Antarctica. Antarctica is definitely a gray area in human existence, in my opinion.
That side of our lives which we don't want to acknowledge the existence of. They create African tradition says that the Chitauli were
They create African traditions. Oh wow. This is his opinion, by the way. I'm just, keeping an open mind. But wow, I wouldn't put it past them. But that's interesting.
where they engaged God Himself in a terrible war, and God defeated them, the real God,
Hmm?
Nkulunkulu, the Creator,
Well, let's say it again.
self, where, where they engaged God Himself in a terrible war, and God defeated them, the real God,
Mm.
Nkulunkulu, the Creator. God defeated them, and He closed their gray area.
The gray area is the side of the gray area. The gray area is the side of our lives that we don't want to acknowledge the existence of. That's deep. Clip that. Clip that. The loosh. If you're familiar with loosh, comment below. If you know about that loosh, that loosh. In other words, they feed off our negative energies. They feed off the drama. They feed off the BS. They feed off the arguments. They feed off the jealousy, the backstabbing, the backdooring. They feed off all that. They feed off waking up just hating the world and everything. So what do? How do we stop this? First, next time you're about to get mad or anything, think about it. Is it that serious? Is it that serious? At the end of the day, we're human. So no one's telling you to become perfect tomorrow, but be a better person. Try to become a better person each and every day. Because if we're going to have any chance to try to go against these, the reptilian folks, the first thing we have to do is help ourselves. So it's more easier to spread negativity than it is positivity right now. Because, for example, think about it. We can go on social media. It's so easy to just put the most disrespectful comment, trying to be funny, thinking you're funny. You actually probably, making somebody suicidal type. You ain't want to go. Why? Like, why we have to do that? Because it's a loosh. It's a loosh. It's negativity spreads like a disease. So you don't have to even be next to someone physically. If you go on your phone and you get controlled by that app and go through the comments, your eyes, you're getting controlled. You're controlled by the negative comments. So what happens is you get sucked in and start to do the same thing. You follow order. You have to break the order. If we're gonna have any chance in this evolution, we have to start being positive. We have to start being nice to one another. Get it? Cool. Now that's a little different right there. I mean, I ain't so that's okay. Yeah. What you guys think? Is he saying Chita Wu? What is it saying?
Us
Or Chita Uri?
are told that the Chitauri
The Chita Uri, aka, so the that's the name for the reptilians. Another name for reptilians, the Chita Uri. Chita Uri.
want us
I'm gonna start calling negative people, you a Chita Uri. All right, y'all. Next time you come across a negative person or they just being so negative, call them straight up like, bro, you acting like a real Shitaore. A real Shitaore. Chill out. Chill out. Because you acting like a real Shitaore.
wildlife. Yes, sir. And
Yo, he hit something there. Boy, hold on. He just said something there. Wait.
Albert Einstein's world. Have you ever thought, as a thinking person, why is it that in the great universities of this world, you find professors who think at certain levels and who live unnaturally long lives?
Yo. I never thought about that. I never thought about that, bro. Like, dead ass for real, the best professors at the university are like 2,000 years old. Bro, What the fuck? What the?
If you think
What? Oh, you going crazy, man. Now I'm probably going on the rabbit hole. What's this right here? Going on a rabbit hole, y'all. Huh. The reptilian angel with this. Look at this guy. Look at this playlist. This is sometimes I don't watch the thing. Okay. I will go through that one later. Go to another one, take y'all. I can't play nothing History Channel. They strike my shit. I can't play Awaken Zone. They strike my shit. 18 years ago. What does it say? What the video says?
Awaken.
Vusa Mazulu, Creedo Mutwa, a message to the world. Zanga Sangoma Hela. Creedo Mutwa calls on all human beings to awaken the mother mind, the part of human consciousness that feels what is happening to the world. 2025, anyone? Dang. How old is he here? This came out 18 years ago. So 2008, and you know the videos we watched prior, that was like 1980s. Like the other videos of Creedo, those are like 1980s, bro. And so it's 2008. So he, what? Okay, let's see what OG got to say, man. The great Creedo Mutwa. Vusa Mazulo.
Awaken the mother mind within every one of you human beings. Our people believe that every human being, male or female, has got two minds, the mother mind and the warrior mind. The warrior mind looks at things logically. The warrior mind says 2 plus 2 is 4. But the mother mind says nothing of that kind. The mother mind, I don't know how I can explain. The mother mind does not think in a line way as warriors do. The mother mind thinks sideways, and upwards and downwards. We must awaken the mother mind within us. We must feel what is going on in the world. We mustn't just listen to newspapers. We must ourselves feel.
I'm not gonna lie. I like how he put that. The warrior mind thinks logically. You know, two plus that, especially that 2 plus 2 equals 4. Because I feel like I resonate, and I feel like a lot of us, if you're watching this, resonate with that so much. I think we all are in our warrior mindset right now. Like our mother mind, I think it's like, you know, the way the world is right now, it's hard to activate the mother mind when we live in a warrior environment, in my opinion. I'm still working on waking up my mother mind, but it's hard to activate the mother mind when we live in a warrior environment. So what do we do? That's the ultimate question. I honestly, I say like, I mean, the broadest answer, like, oh, everyone goes kind and stuff, but like, we need real logic. See, that warrior mind kicks in. It's hard. It's we gotta work on that, man. I really want to, but it's like, what if I wake that up and I don't even kind of question that, but he's speaking some great Creedo Mutwa, man. I'm glad it came across this person.
It is said by the Zulu people that women think with their pelvic area where children grow and are born. We must think that way. I must no longer look at a tree, but I must see a living entity like me in that thing. I must no longer look at a stone, but I must see the future lying dormant in that stone. What minerals are there? We must think like grandmothers. That's all.
We must think like grandmothers. That holy. We must think like grandmothers. Nobody has a love like a grandmother love. Oh shit, boy, that's deep. That hits deep. Mm, was it?
He discovered a shapeless, featureless, endless entity with which he could not cope.
Mm,
And so, in order to handle the mystery of God, man reduced that mystery to a shape that he could recognize and therefore understand. Man reduced God to a human-like family, a family of God the Father, known by my people, the Zulus, as Unkulunkulu, which means the greatest of the great ones. And God, the Great Mother, known by the Zulus, he discovered
There was no death.
he discovered a shapeless,
go back to
featureless.
oh, we continue our
Most
ones.
despised
It was at
and most
36.
feared star creature.
So we can watch a little bit of this, then we'll go to Linda for like 10, 15 minutes this, right? It's 36:11. Watch this till about 46:11, Break this piece by day because, it's hard to take in everything all at one time, right? And Creedo Mutwa, you gotta take your time with him, man. You can't. He's a lot to digest because he gives out real gems. He gives out real stuff. You gotta sit there and think, bro. This ain't microwave content, my nigga. This ain't microwave content, my nigga. This is real shit.
In all Africa.
What's that?
This is the Mhondoruka.
Mm,
This is the creature which our people believe is the very personification of cold-blooded destructiveness and evil. This creature is completely alien.
definitely an alien.
It has no limbs worth noting. It has no legs. It has no features that we can recognize except a pair of fearsome eyes
That's the alien from Alien versus Predator.
on either side of a strange snout. The creature's head is always covered in a metallic helmet, and the creature moves along the ground like some kind of slug.
Is it a snake? Is that a snake? I don't. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's a snake, ain't it?
Its forepart lifted above ground, about 9 feet above ground, and its hind part dragging like a snake behind
Like a snake. So it's not a snake. It's like a snake.
it. This creature on soft sand leaves a heavy impression, which once you have seen it, you will never forget it. The creature is very heavy because where it has moved on soft sand, it leaves a mark, and I've measured it, a groove exactly 18 inches deep. This creature is utterly merciless.
Atelemesilis. Let's turn on the cat. Atelemesilis.
When village dogs see this creature, they go wild and they try to attack it, and it kills them. How it kills them, we do not know. But a dog which has been killed by a Mhondoruga does not rot. It becomes hard, as if mummified. In fact, it is almost as hard as fiberglass.
Is that like the Medusa effect? What in the world kind of alien is this?
The dog becomes a hard shell which makes a hollow sound when you strike it with a stick or with your knuckles. In the course of my career as a Sangoma, I have seen 4 dogs which the Mhondoruga has killed. The name Mhondoruga means the weaver of war. And whenever this creature is seen anywhere in Southern Africa, our people believe that it is an omen of great war to come. In 1958, I was in the land called Rhodesia when a great friend of mine, a tribal chief called Rikai Tangwena, called me saying that we should go to the site where Mhondoruga had been seen only a week before. We traveled there, Chief Rikai, myself, 2 of my friends, and several other people.
He said he went to the place that it was there. My soul, that whatever that thing is, a week before. Man, Mr. Creedo's brave. You are brave, OG Creedo. Brave, my brother.
And we arrived at the place, and an amazing sight greeted my eyes. A dog was shown to us, a dog from one of the nearby villages. The dog was lying on its side under a tree. The dog was completely hairless. It was dead, and its body was as hard as a board.
So that means it was like, what the? Yeah, that's like Medusa. Like, you know, like the Olympic god stories and everything, where Medusa looks at, if you look at Medusa in the eyes, it turn to stone. Crazy.
As we moved through the area where the Mhondoruga had been seen, I noticed that
Hondaruga.
all the trees around there, as well as the grass, were burnt. leafless skeletons, their branches lifted towards the skies in mute appeal, and that every tree around there had not been burnt black, but had been burnt white. If you broke one of those trees, you found that the tree had been burnt white to a distance from the outside, and right at the core of the burnt tree was black. Everywhere there was ruin and desolation, and everywhere you could smell a horrible stench, a stench that I cannot describe, a stench that
The more he's describing it, the more it's like I'm like that thing my stank.
was not of this world, a stench which,
He said a stench was not of this world.
once you smell it, you will never forget. A horrible stench that made
Ooh, we all have those smells. We all have those smells. I think mine was walking past like a swamp or an area, something like that, or a dumpster. And it wasn't just no regular dumpster smell. This was crazy. But we all have those smells that we never forgot. Yo, tell me your smell right now that a smell that you remember that you never forgot to this day. It could have been a year ago, yesterday, 20 years ago. Let me know. Let me know.
your eyes run and your nostrils to be blocked. That was the kind of stench we encountered there. And
Okay, we're going to come back there. We have 42-42. Now, shout out to OG Creedo Mutwa, yo. Creedo Mutwa, man. OG. Now, we're going to go to OG Linda Moulton How. See, every time I would react to her videos, right? It'd be on the Awaken channel. And what happens when I react to her, the Awaken channel sends me a strike. Because you know why? I think they have like a partnership with Gaia. And Gaia is a major entertainment company. Wasn't aware of that. I was not aware of that at first. Call me slow. I know. I was out the loop. So you know what my dumbass did? I sent Gaia an email. I said, hey, my intentions is not to, yada yada blase blase. I'm thinking they're gonna respond. One day goes by, 3 days, a week. I'm like, because they gave me a strike on my other page. I'm like, yo, what's it like, bro? What's that? Come on, like, I'm trying to spread the word. Everybody needs to know about this. Why are you striking me? But they're a big company. They're like Netflix. So I'm like, once I found that out, I was like, oh, they will never respond to me until one day they'll probably want me to come have my show on their channel. That'd be a dream. But yeah, let's go on OG Linda, man. Now this one was OG Linda talking about. She's talking about I must tell the truth. How Linda Moulton Howe finally imaged what they saw in Antarctica. And this channel is a silent archive. I'm gonna give the credit to the channel with this. All right, let's go.
Miles and 3 miles down. We know a lot about what is 2 miles and 3 miles down. It isn't being shared with the public, but our government and probably other governments know quite a bit.
In 1982, a U.S. Navy flight engineer made an emergency landing on a ridge in Antarctica and saw something in the ice that was not supposed to be there. Geometric, angular, massive, made of a material that was neither ice nor rock. He was ordered never to speak about it. He signed the papers. He kept the secret for almost 20 years. And then, as he was dying, he picked up the phone and called one person, Emmy award-winning investigative journalist Linda.
What the? Hold on. The heck? Sorry, y'all. I had a little hiccup. Let me say testing, testing, testing. Yeah, my fault, y'all. I had a little hiccup. The camera was going crazy for a second. Let's get back to this.
Linda Moulton Howe. She recorded every word he said in Antarctica and saw something in the ice that was not supposed to be there. Geometric, angular, massive, made of a material that was neither ice nor rock. He was ordered never to speak about it. He signed the papers. He kept the secret for almost 20 years. And then, as he was dying, he picked up the phone and called one person, Emmy award-winning investigative journalist Linda Moulton Howe.
The one and only Miss Linda Moulton Howe. OG Linda Moulton Howe. OG Linda Moulton Howe.
She recorded every...
Let me stop glazing. But she's dope. She's dope.
Every word he said. Then she waited.
Brian, when did you get into the Navy and how did you get to Antarctica?
I enlisted in July of 1976. In order to go to Antarctica, you have to volunteer. It's not a duty station where you are ordered to go. I was able to get orders to Antarctica Development Squadron 6, which was referred to as VXE 6.
Because over the next 25 years, more witnesses came forward. Navy personnel, scientists, contractors, NORAD officers, all describing pieces of the same thing buried beneath the Antarctic ice. All of them were silenced. All of them, one by one, decided before they died that Linda was the only person they trusted to tell the world. Now, at 81, Linda has finally compiled every testimony.
81, damn, she looked good for 81. Look damn
every
good.
Coordinate, every classified detail, and she is speaking out. She said, "Before I die, I must tell the truth, because the people who told me these things are dying, and if I do not share what they revealed, this knowledge dies with us." So if you want to hear what they risked everything to reveal, hit like and subscribe. For many years, 82, wrong. Flight things changed. Saw in 19 something very similar.
Oh, so it's one of those, man. Shit. Can we get Linda Moulton Howe herself, man? Like, damn. I get it though. I get it. I respect the content. Gotta filter it. It's fine. Yellow Book.
The first time I ever heard about the Yellow Book was from Bob Lazar. Bob Lazar had been exposed, as well as John Lear and other people, to this notion that one of the technologies that we had found in one of the crash crafts was the Yellow Book. The way I've understood it, it is you have to be educated about how you place your fingers. If you know the patterns of how you hold the rectangle, you can make it come up in a 3D hologram.
Welcome, I'm Nate. Today, we're looking at one of the most mysterious alien races.
We kind of already went over the even, so I don't lie. See, a lot of her shit's on the weekends, though. Hey, Linda Moulton speaks about how Aaron Watts killing 29 humans. See that?
Who had retired from the Marines but was working special forces. And he had been communicating to me about a number of ET related revelations, secrets that he and a team of special forces were involved with. And so he had kept in touch with me, usually through short texts, or every once in a while, he would call and say, "You're tapped. I'm tapped. I'm only going to speak for," and it would be like 30 seconds or a minute, and then hang up. And I understood why, and that was what we were doing. Well, it was in August of 2017. The phone rang. I picked it up. I knew his voice. Can't stay on the line long, but I want you to know that this week, which would have been I think second week of August 2017, in Japan, 29 humans were killed in a laboratory that was producing militarized robots by the Japanese for warfare.
What?
And then he went on to explain what he had learned, because they're in these units, that something like that would happen, they would receive information. And he said that the story was the 4 militarized robots were being made to be autonomous warriors. And that they don't know why, but the 4 rebelled or acted autonomously, and as they acted autonomously, they killed 29 humans in this lab. And whoever was left on the human side began pulling, this is the way he said, they began pulling the robots apart. They got 2 of them completely disassembled. We're working on the 3rd, and then the analysis later was what happened with the 4th. The 4th was communicating with a satellite that they were teaching these militarized robots how to communicate with the satellites to get information on missions. And that the 4th robot was now extended and that 9 humans were killed in a laboratory that was producing militarized robots.
Let's see that down.
And so he had kept in touch with me, usually through short texts, or every once in a while, he would call and say, "You're tapped. I'm tapped. I'm only going to speak for," and it would be like 30 seconds or a minute, and then hang up. And I understood why, and that was what we were doing. Well, it was in August of 2017. The phone rang. I picked it up. I knew his voice. Can't stay on the line long, but I want you to know that this week, which would have been I think second week of August 2017, in Japan, 29 humans were killed in a laboratory that was producing militarized robots by the Japanese for warfare. And then he went on to explain what he had learned, because they're in these units, that something like that would happen, they would receive information. And he said that the story was the 4 militarized robots were being made to be autonomous warriors. And that they don't know why, but the 4 rebelled or acted autonomously, and as they acted autonomously, they killed 29 humans in this lab.
What the heck, bro? That's crazy. Interesting. Crazy. I didn't verify this yet, but that's wild.
And whoever was left on the human side began pulling, this is the way he said, they began pulling the robots apart. They got 2 of them completely disassembled. We're working on the 3rd,
And then the analysis later was what happened with the fourth. The fourth was communicating with a satellite that they were teaching these militarized robots how to communicate with the satellites to get information on missions. And that the fourth robot was now extending up to the satellite and was to get information. Then the analysis later was what happened with the fourth. The fourth was communicating with a satellite that they were teaching these militarized robots how to communicate with the satellites to get information on missions. And that the fourth robot was now extending up to the satellite and was searching for information about how to make itself stronger to take on apparently the remaining humans. What did they do exactly to that fourth?
What the heck, bro? What the? Boy, attacking the robots for real.
I don't know, but
You don't know, OG Linda? No, we gotta know. We have to.
understand they took it apart. Would they ever put them back together? So now we're up to a point in August of 2017 where I'm hearing a story that is shocking and I would say is like a warning that hits you out of the blue. That if in August of 2017, 4 militarized robots being taught to be autonomous could do that in a lab, it made Elon Musk only 2 months before, in June, at the Rhode Island Governors Association meeting. There were 33 governors from the United States, and Elon Musk was one of the invited speakers. And when they sat him down in a chair, and they started asking him his perspective as being head of Tesla and SpaceX, he said, I think that the greatest problem that scares me the most is artificial intelligence. And he said statements like, people don't understand that the robots, they are not going to need sleep. They're not going to need sick days. They're going to be able to do everything better, faster, more efficiently, and smarter than humans. And then he went on and he said, I am convinced that artificial intelligence right now is an existential threat to this planet.
What the heck? Well, he said that. They found what did he say? Oh man, OG Linda, yeah, OG Linda. Oh, let's see what's going on with these files. Man. Let's get back in these files real quick. Do a couple files so I knock it out for 9. All right here. Okay. Then I think we left off right here somewhere. Let's go right here. Okay. On March 6, 2026, 8 members of the U.S. House of Representatives requested access to 51 potentially UAP related. Okay. 16 October 20. The UAP is likely derived from an infrared sensor aboard a U.S. military platform operating within the United States Africa Command Area of Responsibility in 2020. A user uploaded this video to a classified network in October 2020. What's this? Okay. Alright, guys. Where's he at? No, that's oh, there you go. There you go. They're probably gonna slow it down. I'm gonna let it play out a little bit. But if they don't slow it down, I'm gonna run it back and play the cut back. Mm. Okay, so it just flew by once. Alright. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if it what's in the video. Oh, that's why I only caught that one. So yeah, I'm finna play a playback, cut back. See, boom, there we go. Right here. speed 125. Okay. Boom. Okay, he's drifting. I see him. Hmm. We've seen better ones, but that's good proof right there. That was in what 20? That was in 2020. 2020 in Calix in the United States Africa Command Area. That was in Africa with a something in Africa. This is also in Africa. Calicine. We're not playing. Huh. Okay, where you at, buddy? Right around here. See, the thing about some of these videos, they might only show it one contrast one time. And when you see it, 1701, what was it say? What is that, gang? Boy, what is that? Hold on. 11701. Let's go there right there. 117. Okay. Okay. Nothing over there. Wait, I thought I seen some one. What was that, gang? What the hell is that? Alright. What is this right here? This is bright. Okay, now what is this? It's probably a platform or oil rig. I don't know if it's in the water, but that could be infrared. Yeah, that's a boat. Okay, that's a boat. What's in the water? Oh, I found it. We let it good. Boom. I got straight. I think gonna catch it. They gonna catch it. Is it gonna catch it? Uh, he probably dipped out. Oh, there you go. So what I thought was something was just probably a boat, but the first thing kind of was crazy. What is that? This one is in Mission Observed 3 Fast Movie UAPs released 2020. Sunset Pants contrast. All right. Got a lot of descriptions. Let's see what it is. Play the video. One. I already caught it. One right there. Boom. Here you go, Mr. UAP. UFO. Not UAP. So that's one. There goes Buddy again. He's like, I want to play. I want to play. I'm going to follow you. How about that? Let's see. Right there. One. They just be chilling. So just one. He just want to chill. They're like, what you doing, gang? You out here chilling. Mm-hmm. What is it? What is? Oh, there goes one right there. Same orb in the water. And there goes one right there. I want to see a UFO, not a UAP. I mean, the UAP is something special. Don't get me wrong. We know UAPs here. They're here all day. It's getting to a point of saturating. We probably walk among them. My boy goes down. Uh-oh. There you go. Oh, that's a good one. He is on him. Oh, he's zoomed in. Nah. Excuse me. Good zoom tight. Good mercy. Good fun. Same guy. Only do what he's. What's this? I think I see this one. Yeah, I seen this one. Like I said, right here. See, little buddy is gonna go across the field. We're gonna go across the field right here. See? There you go. He is gone. How fast do you think how fast do you think this is going? That's going fast, boy. Boy, that's fast. Bro, what the heck, bro? What is that? What is that? Yo. How fast do you guys think this thing is going? That's crazy. Nah. Heck no. Undiagnosed aerial phenomena encountered in the Valley of Columbus, Ohio. Several. Let's see this. Alright. Okay. What the? What is that? Bro, what is that? Is that a plane? No, it's not. Bro, whoa. Zoom in. Please tell me to zoom in. Please tell me to zoom in. I don't think you zoom in. What is that, yo? Oh, there goes a homie. What the? Bro. That is cool, man. Got one right here. It just disappeared. Wait. Wait. How did it disappear? I said, watch. We're gonna do some crazy stuff. Boom. It just dipped, yo. What the heck was that, boy? Hold on. What the hell was that? You can see the aura lights on the side of it. Boom. See how like it is like it did hyperspeed or something. Like hyperspeed. Clip that. Yeah. Wow. And a little orb just got on. Okay, that's different. So UAP in the vicinity of Karaganda. What is this? 22. Video phase black. 17 seconds. What's this? Let's see. What the? Nah. Bro, what is that? That ain't the sun. Bro, that's not the sun. That's not the sun, bro. Bro, that's not a sunrise. That's not a sunrise. Bro, that's not a sunrise, bro. I'm playing cutback, slowing down. That's not a sunrise at all. What the fuck is that? What the hell is that, bro? Holy, that's not a sunrise. That is not the sunrise. Clip that. Clip that. Now we're gonna go back to normal and look at that. So y'all don't think it's like, okay, AI, that's like a real video, like they at the beach or something. What the heck is that, boy? Okay, y'all. What did it say? What's the description? In the vicinity of Karaganda International Airport. Oh yeah, the airport's a friendly spot for them. It's likely to drive commercially available cellular device face varying camera. In February, a user uploaded this video to classified network in April 2023. A classified network. Okay, what's this one? Down UAP over lake. What? Shoots down UAP over Lake Huron with weapon system. Whoa. Nah, gang, what? Video description. At the 11-second mark, the sensor focused on the area contrast in the sensor field of view. At 20-second mark, the footage appears to depict a kinetic interaction between two distinct areas of contrast with an initial subject of this footage fragment in the radio displacement pattern that suggests a high energy event. Okay, let's see. There's a big okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, they shoot it. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh! 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 Bro, they just shot that bitch down. Bro, did they just shoot down the they just shot down the UAP. Bro. No, they ain't just shoot down the bro, hold on, wait. No, they didn't. That's a bro, what the no. You didn't. Oh my god. They just shot down the UAP. Oh, we cooked. We cooked. I'm not with them. ET, I'm not with them. I'm not. What the heck? What is this? Oh no. Okay, look at this. Look at that. That's the UAP right there. Look what they do. The UAP killing. The UAP just chilling, minding his business. It looked like a balloon, but they say UAP. The UAP just chilling, minding his business. Boom. Boom. What the? Ah. Ah. The alien blood. Holy shit. Oh, they gonna come down and whoop our ass. And look at my, oh man, they gonna come down and whoop our ass. What the hell? Oh my lord. Nigga shot down the UAP. And he dipped out. I think that he dipped out the vehicle. He shot Buddy vehicle. He turned into an ISB. Did he come out that? He said, boom. What the heck, bro? Did he come out that junk? Okay, look. They about to shoot it down with something. So, you see a launch, right? Something. I'm trying to see did that come out the thing balloon. Well, the UAP, my fault. Their transport. Dang, bro. Like the lore in me wants to say this is alien blood and shit. They shot that guy down. What the heck? Different. I don't go back normal. I look at it back normal like that. Boom. Oh, damn, yeah, we cooked, boy. Cooked. Well, what the heck, boy? I shot down ET. Whoa, we done shot down ET, boy. This is why Disney fucked up now. This is why Disney's messed up right now. Cause we shot down ET. Holy shit. It's crazy. And which one is this? 5/22/26. I mean, no, release 2. This is February 12th, 2023. And Calisine shoots down AP over Lake Huron with weapon system. Holy shit. That's crazy. Observes UAP on 13th February 23rd. What's this? Oh, this guy. Let's see. Oh, we zooming in. We're zooming in. It's always an Orby. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh. I don't lie. I be having some good zooming when it's on the infrared. Let me see. So, low title, IRL, 13. These are redactions have been made. Da, da, da. Okay. Flurry UAP. What's that? Don't be no crazy shit. I see you. I see you. Yeah, I see you. We not venting. Don't get started. What is that, babe? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. What is that? Where are we going? We going again. We're going. He's like, yo, I gotta go get that deal from Walmart. The video description. Flare UAP. That just will say Flare UAP 2023. In and out of water. That's what I'm talking about. Oh shit. Let's see what this talking about. In and out of water. Is it an orb? It's an orb, ain't it? It's a UAP. What the hell is a UAP? Oh, wow. See, there you go. It's a UAP. What the hell is a UAP? It's a UAP. Nigga shout out UAP. That's the first time with the $5 track. That's different. We ain't never seen that. UAP. Tic Tac Air Hot April. Wait, hold on. Hold on. For UAP. What is this? Who are you, buddy? Well, that look like Superman. That look like Superman. He's a star man waiting on his end. No, no. See, now I gotta play it. Now I gotta play it. Now I gotta play it. You know, I messed up. He's a, he's a, he's a star man. He messed up. Man, waiting for the sky. Oh, wait, wait. Yo, yo, where's David Bowie when you need him? Where's David Bowie when you need him? He's a, there's Superman. This is, this is Superman, bro. Bro, of- it makes sense now. Superman is an extraterrestrial alien. It makes sense. Look, guys, this is Superman. It's Superman. He's a star man waiting in the sky and lights on the night. Yo, where's David Bowie when you need him? It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. Superman is an alien. He's an alien. This is Superman. It's Superman. It's freaking Superman. That's crazy. That is wild. That's a wild man, Superman. And March and it came a fifth generation aircraft on January 23rd, 2020. It's likely derived from an infrared sensor. Yep. What's this? Oh, that's the one. Plane? Okay. That's a plane. Ah, there you go. I wonder if the pilot seen him. He's like, go to the left. Maybe he's guiding him. There you go. And what gone? That man is gone, boy. How fast do you think these UAPs be moving, y'all? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. What fire are we on right now? What fire are we on right now? So we're going to resume back at the Kabul UAP 2017 on page 2, release 2 tomorrow. I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Like always, Matrix, if you're new here and you're true here, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that follow. I am the Matrix. I'm live almost every night, if not every night, every other night. Following me on Cosmic D on YouTube. Follow me on all socials and everything. You like the UAP, the UAP, the L and the Lord. I'm with it. Yeah, yeah. I'm just getting a little tired. I do gotta work in the morning. You know, unfortunately, I am, a regular person, human too. Well, I'm a Venusian from Libra. I'm a Libra. I'm actually an alien from Venus, but I have to live the ways of a human. So I gotta go to work tomorrow, you know, to survive on this planet. You know how that is. But I appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all who been viewing my VOD. Appreciate my new followers and stuff. Yeah, man. Like always. And take tonight's tip. Learn to tap into your mother mind. Balance it with your warrior mind. And we shall resume tomorrow, y'all. One love.